Hey there. Increasing trust, likability, and connection in 4 minutes or less seems like a really tall order, doesn't it? And it is, unless you have the right strategy with the right formula. Hey, this is Deirdre Van Nest. I'm super excited to spend a half day with you at the upcoming Raymond James Practice Intelligence workshops. So in that workshop, we're going to take a deep dive into exactly how you can increase trust, likability, and connection in 4 minutes or less. And I know that might sound like hype. I thought so too until January 11th of 2017 when I first used this strategy. And since then, I've taught thousands of advisors how to use the strategy successfully as well. So the strategy is developing a carefully crafted, what I call why story. A why story is when you share with audiences, you share with prospects, with clients, you share online, pretty much everywhere you are, you share an appropriately told why story. Why you do what you do, and more importantly, why you care about the people or the person sitting across from you or, reading your website. When you use this type of story, it immediately elevates the connection that any person's going to feel with you. But the story has to be crafted in the right way so that it's not rambling and so that it makes a clear and compelling point and really grabs at the emotions of your listeners. So when you walk out of the Practice Intelligence workshop, you will have at least a draft of this asset, and you will have a template teaching you step by step, and I'll guide you when we're together, but if you want to create more stories, exactly how to craft these amazing stories. These stories are like pouring lighter fluid on all your presentations, conversations, and marketing activities. But to maximize our time together in the PIW, I would like you to do some pre-work. And the pre-work is identifying your story. One of the questions I get from my advisor clients is, Deirdre, I have so many stories. How do I pick a story? Or, I don't have a story. What's my story? Don't worry, I got you covered. So you have a template, a worksheet that's attached to this email. Please open that up, work through that prior to coming to your Practice Intelligence workshop. I want you coming in locked and loaded on the subject matter for your story. Now, a couple of things to remember is if you have a lot of stories, don't worry about it. You're gonna start with one story. And I recommend you start, if you are a comprehensive financial planner, which I'm assuming you are, then I recommend you start with a why story as to why do you do this work and why do you care about the client sitting across from you. From there, you can get into different niches as you go. So for example, one of my clients, Mark, you'll meet him by video when we're together, he has his overarching why story for why he's a financial planner. But then he does a lot of Social Security workshops. So he has a specific why story about Social Security. So if you're not doing comprehensive financial planning, or for some reason that's not the client you want to go after and you have a specific niche like Social Security, feel free to create your why story based on that. You want to start with the story that you're going to use most often, that's going to appeal to the majority of the people that you're already working with or you're wanting to attract into your business. So work through this worksheet. If you're stuck, you know what, pick a horse and ride it. I'll tell you what, the best thing you can do is start practicing this skill set. If you land on the wrong story initially, don't worry, you can always change it. So I look forward to seeing you pretty soon here at the Practice Intelligence workshop. We are going to have a lot of fun and we're going to do a lot of work and you're going to walk out with assets. So for now, be blessed and make it a crazy good day.